Hi there, thanks for checking out one of our videos on our repair channel. Um, this video is just going to be kind of a review slash something about this energizer. This is I never even heard of this brand. It's called a Hot Zone Deer Exclosure System, non-typical wildlife solutions. I never heard of this brand. A guy had contacted me because we're located here in Excelsior Springs, Missouri, north and east of Kansas City, and this company that sells these things is located in Columbia, Missouri, which is about 3 hours south and east of us, basically. So he thought, well, this guy's in Missouri. He probably heard of this brand. I said, I never. He contacted me and wanted to know if I could repair it or heard of it. And I was like, I never heard of it, but I'd be happy to take a peek at it for you. So we got it in here, and if you're curious about the model of this, the model number, it's HZ12KV, and it says it puts out 12,000 volts. But a pretty nice unit for what it's supposed to do. But I'll tell you the good and the bad about this dumb thing. The good is it's not super expensive for what you get and the features that you have. The bad about it is they only carry a 1-year warranty and they are not repairable. I contacted the distributor because they don't that sells these things, which when I contacted them, it needs a new board put into it, and I'm like, you know what, this thing set up kind of like a Speedrite. I'll take it apart here in a second and show you about it, but I was like, you know, for what these things cost, about $200, $190, somewhere in that range for one of these things. And I figured, well, a board's probably going to cost 50, 60, $70 for a board, I would guess. And so I contacted them. They don't supply any parts for them. They're just they just sell them. They just support a bunch of stores that carry them, but they ever fail within warranty, they just swap them out for a new one, which is only a 1-year warranty on them. If they fell outside of warranty, 6 months, 3 months, 5 years, whatever, past the warranty, it's a throwaway deal. You know, you're out of luck. They don't supply any parts for them. And so I was like, well, whatever. Some brands are like that, but oh well. But when I took it apart, I mean, it's got all these different features to it. It's got battery checks, night save, day save, fast pulse, slow pulse. Has a little photo sensor here that looks at the amount of light. This is also a AC or DC plug-in model. You know, so it has this little port on the back here. And if you ever look at a Speedrite 1000 or 2000 or 3000, something like that, this is basically a knockoff version of this. As you can see, it's made in China. So China probably got a hold of a Speedrite deal and made their own version of it and tried to sell it here in the States through that distributor that sells these things and stocks them, carries them for the stores that do sell them. But it has a very similar plug on the back of the thing. It's a one-way plug, has these little notches in there. You got 2 up top and 1 at the bottom, same as a Speedrite and Stafix units. And has a different kind of plug on it, but it has a one-way plug. It has the 2 notches there and the one down there, just like a Speedrite does. So we'll pull it apart here. I saw that. I was like, what's this unit going to be like? This unit going to be like on the inside. About comes apart like a Speedrite too. Pull the back cover off, and that's what you have. It's got the almost similar layout as a Speedrite as well. The circuit board up there, it is fastened down with like a screw to hold it in place right there. But it's got this glaze and epoxy crap all over the board. And that's to kind of seal it and protect it and actually embed it into the case, because it's like it's kind of a jelly, kind of like a really hard petroleum jelly. Almost like, you know, that kind of stuff. But it's got a very similar layout as what a Speedrite and Stafix does. Has a separate capacitor plugs on the board, separate transfer plugs on the board. Has this little piece here, which I can't quite pull off because the switch on the outside is molded into this little piece here. And I'm just looking at some other things on this, but has similar type of plugs on it for the bolts. This is just a knockoff of a Speedrite or a Stafix unit. You know, like the X6, or not the, well, X6 I guess, but the X1, X2, X3, or Speedrite 1000, 2000, 3000. This is just basically a knockoff of one of those. But the good thing about those Speedrites and Stafix units, you can fix those, and they carry a 2-year warranty versus this thing that you can't get fixed and a 1-year warranty. I guess you could look at it as maybe like a comparable thing to like a Patriot unit, but I think the Patriots are even cheaper than these things are. But most of the Patriot units only carry a 1-year warranty, but none of their units are repairable. And I tried my best with the company that sells these things to see if they could stock parts or we could become a repair place for them, but they weren't interested in that. They said they just sell them. They don't do anything with repairs, don't stock parts for them. They aren't looking to stock parts for them. They weren't too interested with that, so it was basically a lost cause for that attempt. But they, yeah, this is just a knockoff of a Speedrite. This is all that it is. You know, the guy has another one that he bought from this place. They sold it to him at a discounted price. He's had it for about 2 months and it's already having problems. This thing he bought, he thinks in 2013. It quit about 2 or 3 years ago, and he just now got around to maybe wanting to get it fixed. And unfortunately, he can't fix the thing. There's no parts available for him. It's a pretty sophisticated board. They got some chips and surface mount stuff on there, but similar style of a Speedrite, just different layout and different way of doing it. But fortunately, we couldn't fix this thing, so I don't like them. I'm not a big fan of this thing after talking with the company. I think you could get a lot better product for the money, especially something that's better built, like a Speedrite or a Gallagher or Cyclops, something like that. I'd get one of those over one of these things because, well, for one, you can get those fixed. Gallagher carries a 3-year warranty on their stuff right out of the box. This only carries a 1-year warranty. Speedrite, Stafix carry a 2-year warranty at this time. They can be fixed inside and outside of warranty. Cyclops carry a 1-year warranty, but they are repairable. But they are cheaper than Gallagher and Speedrite, and they you can get extended warranties after you buy one. It comes with some paperwork, talks about the warranty that you can get it extended by, that kind of thing. But this is a thumbs down. One probably, I mean, probably got a good transformer thing. The capacitor is testing fine. But for what this thing is and how they kind of think about them, they just want to bring the product in and then distribute it out to a bunch of stores to sell it. But they don't want to support it when it comes to repairs. They just want to sell a cheap fence charger to the consumer. And if you get 2-3 years out of it and it craps out, now go buy another one. If it craps out within warranty, then send it back to them, and they'll just replace it for you at no charge. So, man, there's so much better units out there than this thing. I hardly ever dog on brands, call things pieces of crap. But this Chinese-made junk is a piece of crap. I mean, even the Zariba stuff, which isn't the greatest, they're kind of a made in China, but done the same way. But at least they supply parts for them. That's the only other upside to the Zariba stuff is Zariba and Blitzer, American Farmers. At least you can get parts for most of their stuff, even though most of them are made in China as well, or at least the parts are, and the parts are brought over here and they're assembled. But yeah, this is not a very well built unit. Doesn't last worth a darn, doesn't seem. And just a knockoff of a Speedrite. If you're gonna go this route, buy a Speedrite or buy a Gallagher. Man, don't waste your money on this. This is a piece of junk. Just a cheap knockoff of a good quality unit. So, yeah, the Hot Zone 8Z12KV. They got a bunch of other models, but I would say they're all gonna be the same. They're not quality. They're gonna be a junk throwaway unit, not gonna be repairable. So if you want to save some money, just buy one. But if you expect to get a long life out of it, I wouldn't buy this one. I mean, it's got a little handle on it where you can carry it, so that's kind of nice, but yeah, it's gimmicky. So customer wants it back. He said he'll keep it, for whatever reason. I'm not charging him anything for looking at it. Just got the freight in it, and that's about it. But we work on stuff. We're a repair shop. That's what we do, is repair things. But every once in a while, you come into stuff like this, and it's just a non-repairable piece of junk. So check us out on our Facebook page. You go to facebook.com/FencerFixer. FencerFixer is our website, and it's spelled F as in Frank on both those there. And there is a link in the description down below. We will also work on the cattle scales and low bars and EID stuff. You go to cattlescalerepair.com. That's our website for that. We work on all brands, all ages of stuff. And we do offer free quotes and 18-month warranties on everything that we fix. Until you get to something like this, where you can't fix it because they don't supply parts for it, and they don't design it in a way to be fixed. So you get what you pay for at times, and this is one of them times you get what you pay for. So if you want a good unit, don't buy this one. But subscribe to our channel, ask us questions, hit the like button down there. I mean, if you wanted, if you would like, help with repairing one, give us a call, go to our website, email us. We've got 350 plus videos on YouTube of different things. Most of them are how to repair, how things work, reviews on unit stuff like that, along with the scales and EID and low bar stuff. We've got some of that stuff on there as well. How to test things and how to calibrate and different things like that. But until we do another repair video or review video or how one works, that kind of thing, we will see you guys later.